transition, no. Extra pass, Bridges for a three. He gets the triple.
Good offense.
Now you're looking large. It'll be Mikal Bridges. He got there. And Brendan didn't wait. Yes. Dennis Smith Jr. jumped the route. Man, it'll be put back in.
Hey, Jen, can I ask you a question?
Of course, AD.
Who else was drafted in '97?
Let me think for a moment.
It's a team in Brooklyn that can get out and run and score against you in transition. Boy, that was an awkward looking release this here at Space City Home Network. You're doing a great job. And of course, you are Houston.
Yes, thanks, man. Anytime, man.
Oregon Troyes.
Could have been the foul there on Claxton, but you get 2 quick ones. Claxton's going to have to sit.
Bridges, who's been quiet up into the... Bridges turns the corner on Green, the help by Shengun, but it got there a little too late. As
Thompson is going to develop, works tirelessly on that shot. When he does.
That's
picked up by Dort. Bridges makes his move. High screen Claxton. Pull up jump. Gets the roll. Wallace behind the back. Finney Smith. There's Bridges on the move. Send off and fade. Bottom.
Important minutes for the Nets to set the tone for the second half and put this team away.
Bridges. Bridges. Pull up jump. They need it. They got it.
They need
Bridges trying to make it happen. The penetration. Bridges tripped for a moment, floats it up. 3 and from the floor in general. Here's Dinwiddie, draws 3, finds Bridges in the corner. He got it. 5 years, $160 million deal he signed in the offseason before the Blazers moved on from Lillard as Bridges. Claxton, Bridges, Dinwiddie, Thomas, and Finney Smith for Brooklyn. Bridges cuts in. Pretty cool.
Like he said, the opportunity alone for consideration is reason.
Chauncey Billups just lights up when he talks about that young man. Bridges. Bridges. You bet. Johnson wants it back. Bridges will fire. Hey! Claxton. Bridges. Peering, fading, and left it short.
Great defense, great rebound. Allows your team to get out and run.
Like that. Bridges lays it in. Here's Bridges. Trying to escape Simons. Bridges gets through. Pocket pass, Claxton. They're backing out. Bridges. A jumper to tie. It's good on the line. O'Neal gets it in. Bridges turning. Fading. Claxton the double-double after his 10th board. Bridges full out his steam. Smith. Off to Bridges. Bridges connects. Bridges looking for the angle. He found it.
This game precisely when the Cavaliers needed it the most. The Cavs have played through Allen much more often. Spinning shot by Bridges. 2 points the first half. Out of the corner. That 3 is true. They're a +12. Bridges looks to go to work on Thompson across the lane. Difficult shot. Bridges.
Good help fake. He got the guy to move straight to the basket for 2.
Bridges to the basket. Bridges on the run through a Okoro. Bridges over Allen.
Gets stripped by Finney Smith, and here comes Bridges. Cam Thomas getting ready to check in for Brooklyn as great notable playmaking skills. The defensive end is where he's had to do his Nets. That was something that's harped on from the second half of that Paris game. Claxton can't finish it, but Bridges can. Taken one in a while. Bridges, jitters, takes and hits. Finney Smith again. 2 for 1 if they blur to the bucket. Bridges do not have a field goal outside of the paint in this game. Bridges sneak. Watford keeps it alive. O'Neal 2 on the shot clock. Bridges.
Body doesn't give him room to land. I can't tell if that was a high foul. Thomas with haste, kicks out. O'Neal extra feed. Bridges connects. Bridges able to go into the backcourt, retrieves it. Bridges spins and finishes.
This game has a half-court pace to it here in the early going. Both teams being deliberate.
That's good for analysts, you know. And on the night, 5 and 12 here at home. Johnson jump stops outside of Bridges, leads in for a triple. Got it. Mikal.
Years, of course. I did some commercial real estate. Shout out my guy John Offshuler in Dallas, and I actually spent some time.
Are able to watch guys you played with in the remix, and then they come play, here with the Blazers, and then they come back.
Right.
Is there a conversation of debriefing
around on that snow and ice? Nothing gonna take you off your feet. Nothing.
Not your first rodeo. No. It was my first one today.
No, KC is quite well equipped for any outdoors.
Cameron Johnson glides up the floor. Bridges quick move as he Dinwiddie. Claxton to screen. Dinwiddie swings it outside. Bridges had a step.
What to do with it?
Russell misses the shot. Rebound Bridges. This is the lineup, as George mentioned. They started the year this way, so games as James misses.
Yeah, you keep calling his number. you really do. You keep calling his number. You keep reminding him.
Basketball.
You know, you can see Rui has been out, right? And just his timing is off.
Corner 3, good for.
And not only did he get back to work quickly, but he started adding new things to his regimen. Boxing training, he added some.
First in the NBA in turnovers. Here's Bridges, catch and shoot 3, hit it. Trailed by 6 at halftime. They made some shots in the last couple minutes of the second quarter. Gave up 68, but
team losing streak 5 with James Harden. Much different tale to tell right now. Ball is up, game is on. This is something to get used to. Slight misses inside. Rebound goes to Bridges. In the previous 17 games for the Nets, they've been shooting only 42%. Score a basket, they're going to have some trouble. I'm not a wizard.
Hey, it's not arithmetic, I tell you that. See, nigga, that corner.
Ease of which he has allowed Kawhi, PG, Ivica Zubac to play has been remarkable. Bridges for 3.
That layup and end up kicking it out instead of getting 2. End up getting the 3 in transition.
Bridges recovers and able to float it in, and Bridges now 18 first half points. Averages. Plenty of time for Brooklyn. And Bridges is back and gets the ease.
Tying this thing up, and they're right in a position to do it. Bridges can't have blow by.
82-71, Bridges. Tough fadeaway.
He was able to clear enough space.
Tough pass for Harden. Bridges is back and lays it in. Timeout Clippers.
They did them in game 2.
That was a no man's land. Bridges secures it, drives, the fadeaway, good. Penetrates. Couldn't lay it in off the window. Finney-Smith, the pump fake, and clear. Bridges contested. It bounces in.
Brooklyn's gotten really small. Dorian Finney-Smith playing at center.
The blow. Will you be watching? Is that a guarantee?
Oh, absolutely.
You're in.
Absolutely.
Bridges. Grimes hit the 3. Finney-Smith had it knocked out of his hands. Johnson got off to the quick start. Feeds it.
Did some 3-on-3 basketball today that he's hopeful they can use the G League team this week to get him some play with
so far.
Ian Eagle, Stan Van Gundy, Stephanie Reddy, the rest of our TNT crew here in Brooklyn. Bridges got the touch. Claxton taps it over to Johnson. Ball fake, cutter, kick. Bridges on target. It's a 3.
Tonight.
And he cuts the Nets lead to 4. Dinwiddie to Bridges. That's a deep one. Bingo. Past the halfway point of the 3rd. Bridges gives it up for Finney-Smith and gets it back with 9 to shoot. Bridges, book it.
Call, actually. Randall just turns right into him.
High-low. Bridges in a crowd. Met Randall. Thomas. Back out. Finney-Smith with 5 to shoot. Bridges fires and hits. A 3. Nets 81, Knicks 73. The Nets are 13 of 19 from the field in the 3rd quarter. That's 68%.
But there's times where you're making mistakes, particularly unforced ones, and they need to learn.
Need the bucket.
They beat the Lakers in L.A. and then obviously that heartbreaking loss to the Clippers on Sunday. Fade away from
Tied at 21. O'Neal flicks it over to Bridges. Got a three. That shot it well in the first quarter, 57%. Fade away. Dinwiddie, the Nets are down by 15. Bridges the blow by. He tried to feed it to Claxton. Gets it back. Corner J. Thomas. Backs it out. Cutter is Bridges. Oh, pretty fake from the... Edwards digs in defensively. Screens from Claxton. Bridges uses it. Stutter step. Here's Bridges. 3:38 to play. Bridges puts it up and in. Dinwiddie drives in, needs help. Bridges, fade away. Dinwiddie back to Cam Thomas. Finds Bridges, corner three, and score.
Of those screens.
Well, and let's face it, the not so accurate lob passes all the time. As Bridges hit into the floor. As Bridges trying to work inside, cut off. And hits the floor. That made a three here in the first quarter. And defense stepping up. Bridges open. And hit. Claxton kind of got a flop against him. And then Sengun went off for the second half. Here's Bridges at three. And it's good. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges. Cut off by Van Vliet. And leans over. And hits him.
This season, modest attempts, but 39%. Bridges cuts in and scoops it.
And while he has evolved and grown, right there you have numbers. You don't have to shoot a step back three when you're 4 on 5 defensively. That's not the play that you want to save it maybe for a little bit later.
Yeah. Unfortunately, even if you're correct there, you're going to have to wait. That's left alone, and O'Neal hugs that board. In the first meeting, the Jazz crushed the Nets on the glass. As Bridges
ended with that George 3. So that momentum, and now here they are starting. The Nets have to answer.
O'Neal getting ready to check back in. Johnson on the steal. Bridges alone. He got it. On a three. Dinwiddie. Bridges, the soft cut. Test. Thwarted the layup. Bridges sneaks in.
And Utah's in a zone right now. The Nets have to figure out how to get it in the middle and then kick it out for an open shot.
There you go.
Most of the people that are watching this are at home, Ryan. Oh, that's enough. No one in this building can hear this.
Bridges, he got it.
In the middle of the zone.
There you go. Claxton surrounded, kicks it out, extra feed, good movement. Bridges, you bet. For that foul, here's Johnson. Backdoor, Bridges, the left. Oh, Bridges the rebound. Bridges pull-up three. It is good. Balance, getting used to the offensive load, and still have the impact on the defensive end that he wants to with his pregame preparation. Bridges fading away. When his group gets the playoffs, they will be quite formidable when it comes to their big three. As Bridges knocks down Thomas. Burns baseline, kicks out, good movement here. Bridges alone, connects.
Nuggets and the LA Clippers.
No, I agree. I would put the Phoenix Suns in the same class as Minnesota and OKC.
A team in the NBA averaging more than 20 points per game while playing less than 30 minutes. Off the steal, Bridges knocks in a three.